we doing? How's everyone chilling? You're good? Back to plowing, boys. Another full day at it. Oh, server on a meltdown. Come on, girl. We're good. We're alright, don't panic. I'm having not too bad a day at all, bro, to be fair. Can't complain, really. Plenty done. I think the rig's sorted now, so she's yeah, I think the rig's good. I just pulled all the plugs last night and left it, and then plugged it all back in this morning, and it's fine, so hopefully all's good. Nah, not a clue. not a clue. No idea. Turned the game off, it was still doing it. Turned the game back on, it was still doing it. And then pulled all the power plugs out of everything last night, and seems alright. So seems to. I don't know whether the ring light's bothering this camera though. I don't know, but we'll see how it goes. It's not a necessity, you know, but it was cheap enough to give it a try. What was the issue? I have no idea. I say I unplugged it, turned it all off, left it for the night, and then unplugged it, replugged it back in, and it seems okay, but I haven't actually ran it, so I don't know. So what's the crack here? There we go. So yeah, I don't actually know what the issue was. But back to ploughing. Evening, Link, how we doing? Oh, just the left screen on the rig was like flat, like you'd have to watch the stream, but watch the end of yesterday's stream and you'll see it. It wasn't good, but yeah, I didn't want to tackle it today, so I'll put the new shifter on. I'm still waiting for the shifter parts to turn up, but I was quite happy, ready to go farming again, to be honest. Hopefully the stream looks okay. Oh, what's going on with the server though? I think that's the server, isn't it? Yeah, it definitely looks like server. Hopefully it'll settle itself down. Hey Rebel, hey, long time mate, how you been? Noticed you disappeared for a bit. You been all good? Life happened, I respect that, bro. Yeah, I've got you there. Yeah, Gucci really had a bit of a fault with the rig last night. We don't really know what happened, but hopefully, fingers crossed, all is good. Yeah, this is my little John Deere, this one. Me, I'm northeast of England I'm from. So I'm a County Durham boy, born and dragged up. It was weird, bro. I pulled the HDMI out, put Netflix on the smart screen on the left, it was still flashing. I then plugged the right screen in where the left was, that started then flashing. So it's either graphics card or screen, but hopefully, I don't know. I'll just have to run it again and see what happens. But I'm on the realistic grind tomorrow, I would think, so. My God. Appreciate the sub, my dude. Big link in with a big sub. Thank you, Link. Appreciate ya. If I've got to listen to that loud ass noise, then you guys have to listen to it as well. So let me sort that. If I'm listening to it, you're listening to it. No, just the left one, bro. Ah, hey, if you know, you don't want to support us anymore, I get it. It was a tough decision. To be fair, I had the same issue the other night. Finally got into bed, got the lotion out, went to go on your OnlyFriends page and thought, fuck, I haven't subscribed this month. So I had the same decision, but I was already too invested at that point, so I had to just subscribe. You're subbed and turboed. Man's double bagging it over there. I like that. Just in case it's not safe enough, I'm gonna double it. I don't think I could live without being able to turn my head left and actually see out the window. No, I know it, bro. You don't need to tell me. Or in November, innit? So I'll have to check to see if we can fast forward a day or two, but she needs a trip back to the farm. It's a bit dirty in here. And to be honest, bro, I've been struggling on the rig, to be honest. Can't really use it on the rig because of the type of streaming that I do, but yeah, I'd love to be able to get to a junction and just be like, oh, there we go, oh, there we go. Like, you would think triple screens, you don't need it, but yeah, I don't think people realise the ability of just being able to look around is so natural. And it's because you don't look off the screen. People think that it's awkward, and I thought it was awkward. I used to see these people with head tracking all the time, and I'm like, oh, what a nightmare that is. But it's so natural, it's insane. And to be honest, the closer your screen is to you, the better the head tracking works as well. So I don't think I would like the eye tracking though. Eye tracking definitely not. Yeah, I don't think I'd go eye tracking. Nah, the eye tracking definitely, I definitely wouldn't want that. But the head tracking's insane. Nah, I couldn't eye track, man. There's no way. The problem is, like right now, I'm reading chat, so my eyes are looking up here, and I'm looking back down again. And then I like to be able to look around the cab. Like right now, I can look and see, like I can see my mirror, I can look at the digital gauge on the right, I can look at the left, I can look at the map, I can look around with my eyes. But then if I want to look out the window, all I need to do is point my head at the left mirror, and now I can see out the window. Like it's really cool, man. I love it. Hey Godless, how you doing, bro? You all good? Yeah, I hope you're well, bro. Tell you another thing I couldn't live without now. Hand throttle. Yeah, definitely couldn't live without the hand throttle now. Oh, the Hori's great. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the setup's nice and tidy, like it's, so this is the actual main setup, so I've got my 48-inch OLED PC, obviously the stream PC's there for that simulator behind me, and yeah, I mean, it's, for what I do, like for the farm sim, it's perfect. I don't use the Hori, I don't use the Hori pedals, I do use Fanatic inverted V3 pedals. So yeah, I don't use Hori pedals, but the Fanatic pedals are great. But way overkill for farm sim, but they are awesome. What are you saying? Treated myself, well, it's the Hori. I got the whole Hori bundle, didn't I? So yeah, it's fantastic, like really good. Obviously you got the hand throttle on the left, which is here. So the hand throttle's like really good, because it means you don't need to use your feet as much, which is nice. Then the actual joystick's insane, like you got 5 buttons here, 5 here, 2 here, 2 here. Then the mode, 3 triggers, so then you can trigger, so I can use these 5 and these 5 3 times just by holding, so I can use them now. Then hold one trigger, then hold another trigger. So just here I've got like 5, I've got 10 14 buttons just on this section that I can use 3 times, so 28, like 42 buttons just on the head. It's insane. Yeah, really, really good. That's it, I mean, what more do you want? 42 buttons on your head, man. Can't go wrong with that. I don't like farm sim on triples, that's all it is. I hate it. And then the other thing was, obviously every time I wanted to play farm sim on there, I had to take off. I had to swap GoPro settings all the time, then I had to take off the, like add the joystick, take off the joystick, change the steering wheel, remove the shifters, like. And to be honest, I haven't played Farm Sim for years because I keep forcing myself to try and play it on the rig, and I didn't realise the simulator's what's killing it. I hate it, and I haven't played it for 3 or 4 years properly, and that's why, because I was trying to play it on the sim rig. I should have been playing it on here. And what's funny is, this setup I'm on now costs more than that. This setup that we're on here, just here, so just not the screen, but just there to there, costs more than that whole setup. So it's mad, like people underestimate a good you know, a good setup. They really do. The distortion, well, there's no distortion, it just doesn't have triple screen support, that's all it is. I know what you mean, the stretching, but that's just because it doesn't support triple screens. No triple monitor support at all. But it's not a simulator, so it's, you know, can't really blame it. You know? Oh yeah, everything in here is big. And like, this monitor is just so beautiful, man. I love this screen. Got a big Mitchy boy in the farm as well. Recently upgraded to a 32 4K, so this is a 48 inch OLED monitor. 144 Hz, 48 inch OLED. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. That's a 42 on this side. The one you can see in the top camera, that's a 42, and this one's a 48. Yeah, it was what did we get it for? 200, I think. £200 what I paid for it. I paid 900 for this one to the right of me, and I paid 200 for the 48 inch OLED. Facebook Marketplace, baby. This is the one I bought my dad, you see. Bought my dad, I got up one morning, I said, right, we're going to pick a new screen up for you. He was like, I can't afford one. I said, well, you don't need to, I'm buying it for you. He was like, oh, okay. And when we got there and picked it up, he was like, really? I'm like, yeah. It's an awesome monitor, man. Any plans to add some sim dashboards? I don't think so. They're just not really needed, bro. You know, they're cool and all that, but they're really just not needed. So I could add one and that, but like, what I love about being on here is it's just easy. Like, I use Sim Dashboard on the main simulator because I can't see what gear I'm in, or I can't see like how much my fill level is, or what my fuel level is, or what my speed is. So I use Sim Dashboard on the sim, but on here I'm sat in front of a 48-inch monster. Great. I can see how much fuel I've got, I can see what speed I'm doing, I can see what my cruise control is, I've got access to my map as well, you know. So maps there, like, I don't need to see anything. It's great. What I love about this setup, man. Hey Dad, how you doing? Smash the like button, appreciate you. When you going back to RP, I don't know. Probably never. I want to get back to 5M just for myself, you know, but I don't really do anything for myself right now. Like, I have my truck and my farm and that I really enjoy, so I don't think I'll ever go back. I want to, and I've been close to going back a couple of times, but I won't stream it, I don't think, so it will just be like a day off job, you know. Yeah, one day, mate. If I do stream it again, it would be on Twitch only, I think. It really didn't go well on the tubes, like. Where's me line at, boys? Where's me line at? The hand throttle is awesome, man. Takes a little bit of getting used to, but super sick. Yeah, one day, bro, I might get back to it. You never know. The Hori bundle, I got it on sale for $350, I think. $340 or $350. I've had it before and it broke the last time I bought it. This one's been way better, but it hasn't broke yet. So, but I really like it. I think, again, I'm not using the Hori pedals, I am using Fanatic pedals. I will do a room tour soon because it's getting to that stage now where I really need to do an updated one. So yeah, I'll do one in 4K on the GoPro and then yeah. No, it's not bad, and the hardest part with the Hori bundle is this stick. You would have to normally put it on your desk, and I would find it quite far away personally. So the only big expense I would say was buying a proper mount for the farm stick, and that's for the Thrustmaster one or the Hori one. That was the biggest cost, to be honest. And I bought a proper one. They're about £40 a mount. They're really not bad actually, and they're really well made, full aluminium and everything, you know, so I really can't argue. Arm on the chair, yeah, they would be nice, too far back for me. The arm on the chair is like back here and it just would not be comfortable at all. This one's mint, and obviously means you're not wired to your chair either. The ones that are at the back, the ones that are on your chair means you're then wired to your desk, which is not really practical, where at the moment I can leave these in and they work and have no issues, you know. So, and I don't think there ever will be TB UK. It would have to be a simulator to do so, and it just isn't. It's funny because like people are like, oh, I can't believe there's no triple support, or oh, I can't believe there's no VR support, I can't believe there's no force feedback. Amazing how many people don't point out the simple fact there's no seat adjustment. It's crazy to me how many people don't point that out. And the basic part about it is there's just no seat adjustment. Mental. I always find that weird when people are talking about it. Yeah, the Logitech ones are quite good. I prefer the Thrustmaster farm stick. It's probably the best one I ever use. So yeah, there is. Yeah, the FOV is not a problem. No, I wasn't talking about FOV, I'm talking about seat adjustment. Oh man, I love the Thrustmaster farm stick. Best farm stick out there by far. 100%. And it's funny because some people do talk about it feeling like a toy, but it's funny because like the case and the Puma that I sat in, in the real life, they're plastic and they feel plastic. The floor's plastic, everything feels plastic in the tractor. So it's funny how on a sim we're like, no, it should be metal and it should be this, but the one thing I love about the Thrustmaster one is it just works. It's 70 quid, it's cheap, it's small so you can use it on a simulator. You can't use this on a simulator, it's bloody giant. So you can bolt it on your sim wherever you want. It's small and it just press reset to default, it maps itself. It's awesome. Has to be my favourite stick out there. The only reason I don't use it on here is purely because I've got this one and because I love the hand throttle. That's it. That is literally the basic point of it. So what are you using in TB UK if you don't like the farm stick? Which stick are you using? It's going well, Philly. How are you, bro? Hiya, babe. Hope you're well. All Gucci, awesome. Oh, okay. You don't find the mouse and keyboard too plasticky, no? I suppose realism is key, so I get it. No, I do get what you mean. It is plastic, but like especially newer tractors now, you'd be surprised. I mean, you might be a tractor driver, I don't know, but when you get in one, everything's plastic. Everything creaks. All this like cream stuff, all this is plastic. Everything's plastic. Nah, you're good, bro. I think the thing is, for me, there's not a lot of good joysticks out there. I mean, I've got my Thrustmaster Warthog, which is all metal. That feels awesome, but I'm not sitting macking about with that. Like, I'm generally not sitting mapping every button. So yeah, I wouldn't buy the Xbox one. The Xbox one's shit. I don't like it. It looks crap as well. Yeah, I don't like that. I wonder, see, it's interesting that, because obviously all the stuff I'm playing with all feels like a toy if it's on my desk and that, but my interesting thing is, did you have it bolted down or did you have it loose? Genuine question. I guarantee you had it loose. I have a feeling you had it loose, but you might have had it on a rig, so you might not have had it loose, but surprising that. I'll be interested what stick you do go for that feels better. Definitely. And the sim mount. Ah, shit, okay. I loved mine on my sim mount. I thought it was awesome. I do know what you mean though, like the actual, when you wrap your hand around it and that, but it's no different than real life. That's for sure. It was a yellow, it wasn't a JCB, what was it? Was it a man? It wasn't a Manitou. There was in Stonykirk farm I used to work in, they had a telehandler. Honest to God, bro, like, when you wrap your hand around the stick, it was like, you could compress it. Like, you could feel the flex in it. It felt terrible. It felt great moving it. But I mean, I'm talking about just the sheer feeling of it. What are you thinking of doing then? Oh, I need fuel. I knew I was meant to go and do something. You thinking of going like down the Warthog route or something then, are you? Ah, yeah, okay, I've got you. Oh, so you don't like this bundle either? I'm picking up what you're putting down. Where's the farm at? I think he might have all the gear out. Have we got a fuel trailer or not? Ah, we do. I need a spare tractor. Do we have a spare? Not really. Probably. I'll just use this. Oh, that'll do. My bad. Big farmer. Yeah, I'll be interested what stick you end up with. Definitely. I'm also interested what wheeling that you're going to go with then. Because Moser's got to be out of the question, because that shit feels terrible. Obviously Fanatic stuff, depending on where you go, some of it still feels like a toy. You're gonna struggle to get anything that doesn't feel like a toy, really. Because technically, it all is toys. Illuminator behind. Moser? Oh, alright. I get you. So you don't think Moser feels like a toy, but you think all this stuff feels like a toy. That's mental, that. But we're all allowed our opinions, aren't we? So. Nah, on a like jokes aside, I do get you. Because like I've got my F1 wheel. And it feels nothing like anything else, you know. So my F1 wheel's insane, bro. Like insane. You don't mind plastic? Yeah, I know what you mean. You don't like that sort of like brittly, plasticky feeling plastic. But that surprises me that you like Moser. That's one of the reasons I went away from Moser. Their plastic's horrendous. Especially the new stuff they're using on their indicators and all that. Their plastic's terrible. It creaks, it feels shit, the buttons feel crap. But it's like the buttons on the Thrustmaster farm stick are great for the price. You have shocked me though. That you're a Moser guy. Quite surprised. I wouldn't have guessed it. I would have definitely said you were like a possible Acertech guy or SimCube or something like that, you know? Ah, okay. But like twitchy, you mean? Is that what you want? The plus side is, you know what you want, which is good. Oh, I've got no diesel in it, bro. My bad. Hell yeah, bro. What Fanatic did you have, like? Don't tell me you were a CSL guy as well. Please don't. The Moser truck wheel, I know, it's bad, innit? See, the Moser truck wheel, quality-wise, feels better than this wheel, definitely. Like, you know, but this whole bundle's 300 quid. The Moser wheel on its own, what did I get stung for mine? Like 320 with import? I got mine when it first came out, but it's not worth that. DD2, yeah, sorry, I meant what rims, and the base don't really matter. I was more meaning like, because you're talking about feeling and preciseness and all that, so I meant like what rims that you're into. That's what I was asking, sorry, my bad, bro. Any diesel in this, I know. A little bit, we'll take it. If you remember correctly though, Link, I did try and talk you out of that, you know. There's a few people that went down the that route, and I tried to talk them out of it. but I couldn't, just couldn't get there, you know. Right, let me bash the server over to 2 days because I wanna get out the. I'll bash it over to 3 days for now, just so we've got a bit of leeway. Yeah, Porsche leather, nice, isn't it? One of the reasons I kept all my Fanatic gear, man, I couldn't get rid of it. Love the Fanatic gear, man. Fanatic gear is sick. Sim Magic gear is nice. Really can't fault it for the price. I'm doing good, bro. How are you? Yeah, I've got your link. Yeah, that's it, man. It's all about price for enjoyment, you know. Like someone like me shouldn't enjoy something like this. I completely understand that, but what I love about this is it does what it says on the tin. Signed up for the 2-year warranty, 300 quid. Obviously I'm using Fanatic inverted pedals, which cost more than this. But you know, it's one of them. I just used what I had laid about, but I love this setup. Like I love it. I love the wheel. I love the fact that the rotate to the centre feels nice. You know, just great. Right, so I need to put diesel in this bad unit. How am I going to refill it? That's going to be another problem, isn't it? Where does it need to be is the question. Evening, bro. What are we saying? You gonna let me refill or that? Nah. But yo, Mitch, what am I doing wrong, man? Need you help me? Do I need to disconnect it? Is that the problem? I don't think so. I'm sure you just refill. Might be a different button. Am I pressing the right button is the question. There's a possibility that I'm pressing the wrong button. So. See if Mitch can figure it out. Oh, Mitch, you got this. Ah, you fill it from the trailer. Right, I was just testing you, Mitch. I appreciate you. Lol. Just jump back in my tractor and pretend nothing happened. Gangster horns in the Calmsden. Hell yeah, right, so what I do, yeah, bit of that, drop it down, send it, excellent. Breast pump diesel, and probably what I should have done. The option I should have gone with, but thing is I didn't do that. That's the thing. Trying to get your headset right always a problem, man. So TB UK, what are you playing the most at the minute, bro? Did you get back into trucking? It sounds like you didn't get back into farming. Yeah, oh, Dr. Dave in with a fat boy raid. Thank you, bro. Appreciate ya. Hell yeah. Yeah, how it feels, I've got, yeah, buttons are loose, access too easy, yeah. Was a bundle, was first just cause, got ya. Hey, you don't need to explain yourself to me, bro, we like what we like, you know what I mean? At the end of the day. I know a few people that drive 70 grand cars and shop at Aldi, like, you know. They're not bothered about good food, but they are bothered about nice cars, so. Personal preference, really. I say I'll stand by it all day, every day. There isn't a better stick out there for 70 quid than the Thrustmaster. I've used sticks for years, man, and it's just so good. The axis thing, I kind of do get a little bit, but. The axis thing I get, like this one I quite like. Not too hard, but then to be fair, why don't you go with the, oh there you go, you can just go with the motor joystick, then you can design it however you want. Perfect. That would actually be the perfect stick for you, bro. Yeah, the trucking, hell yeah, bro. What was I doing here? That's the one. Ah. Got ya. How's it going, Tankus? You all good, bro? Yeah, chilling here, mate. Can't complain, really. The old Dave again, big shout out for the raid, bro. Thank you, man. Yeah. What's your thoughts on it? The ball's a shifter, I mean, it's not too loud, it just brakes easy, bro. That's the biggest problem with it. The AB9 feels really nice so far. Not very detailed though. I have noticed, and this was something I didn't know at the time, but the Sim Magic wheelbases have a higher encoder in them than what the Motors do, which is why it feels so good, you know. Yeah, it'd be nice AC Agri, definitely, bro. Get some big boy maps in, hell yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I tried mine out on just on the War Thunder Lake, which is what I enjoy playing, but you know, it's nice, but you can tell the detail's not there in the motor, but more detailed than not having the active base, you know what I mean? It's nice that you can adjust the strength and that and make it how you want it. So it'll be interesting how long it lasts though, that's the bit I'm worried about. Doing good there, Tankus, bro. Can't complain really, bro. Hell yeah. 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 Yeah, but do you not have to buy the Stalks separate, or can you get the truck bundle now with the Stalks? I fucking hate my Stalks. I haven't done, but I don't hate them. I feel for what I paid, they were a little bit expensive, personally. My personal opinion. They're a bit cheaper now because you can get them from UK stockists. It also took 4 months to come, which was annoying. The windscreen wiper speed is also annoying. And the fact that every now and again you just have to unplug it and plug it back in again. That was what was bothering me. And then the other thing is you can't adjust the width or the closeness. And that's what made me stop using mine. Because it limits you on the size of wheel that you can use. That's the biggest downside to it, unfortunately. But they are a good set. Just they're not worth £300 in my opinion. Yeah, quick release hikes the price, yeah. And ruins your feel as well, doesn't it? I run a lot of angle on my wheelbase, so for me it didn't just push it towards me, it pushed it up as well, so I had to drop everything down, and if I ever took it off it was, yeah. I'm pleased I don't use them now. I will eventually put my R9 and the indicators and put a bundle together and just sell it. But it's just handy as a spare right now. I don't miss it at all. But yeah, I was just under 300 all in for my indicators, and they're not worth that. When you run them with an 18-inch wheel, you've got to kind of go around the side to get them, you know. So just be very careful on the size of wheel you buy, because you're really limited to about a 16-inch really, because that's what the Moser wheel is. But then the other problem is the 16s come out a little bit too far, so then you start having to reach for your indicators all the time. And with the Moser ones, there is a bit of leeway, but yeah, it's one of them where you've got to be careful, because if you like what you've got, you don't want to ruin what you've got, if that makes sense. So, you know what I mean? How are you liking the R16 anyway, or is it the R12 you've got, sorry? Cheers for the follow there, bro, appreciate you. Where are we at here, Donkey Kong? There we go. One of the things I didn't realise, some of the boys I told to go for R12s, and I had an R9, and it was mad because they were all saying, oh, my wheelbase feels mint. Finally got a chance to go for the R12, and I had a go with it. My God, the detail in the R12's great for the money. Definitely R12. The R9's sloppy as any. But it's got a bigger encoder. You got the R5. You like it though? Doesn't matter what you got, bro, as long as you like it. I'm going to get a repair on this at some point as well. Yeah, I'd love to have a go at the R16 or something, just to see what the actual thing was like, you know. Been looking at the R5 bundle just for a set of course there, yeah. No, I mean, most of the stuff's really good, bro, as long as you get it from a good stocker, and as long as, you know, you're willing to send it back if you do have any issues. I think people get the wrong idea that I slate it. I came away from it because I really don't like the plastic. They went very plasticky when they first released stuff. The first wheels and that they made were all Ali, mate. Everything was really nice, and they've gone really plasticky now. And no, I wouldn't say it's a good plastic either. That's why I kind of went away. And the other thing is I broke a lot of stuff. You know, I broke 2 wheelbases in less than a year, 3 shifters in less than 9 months. Like, what am I meant to do with it? Don't get me wrong, it's covered under warranty, but I can't just keep sending it back all the time. Do you know what I mean? It's hard, right? Because the Fanatic stuff, I've got a shifter from 2014 that's still going, you know, brilliant. And the only thing that puts me off Fanatic is 200 plus pound every time you want to put an aftermarket wheel on. Whereas SimMagic and Moser, 20 quid. 20 quid, you can put whatever wheel you want on every time. Either that, or as I say, you can take the 6 bolt out the hub every time and just change your wheel that way, but nobody wants to do that. There is some other ways around it now as well. There is some emulators, and you can go down that route if you want to. Like there is ways around it, but you'd be better off looking into it for your own sake, you know. Yeah. Oh, mate, I completely agree with you. I've got my Warthog sitting right here, but I would never use it for farm sim. It's too heavy and it just doesn't feel right. The telehandler I used to drive, I mean, you could knock it and it would just flop out. It was dead soft and muddy, and like you want to adjust the front fork a little bit. It was like this every time you want to adjust it. There was no like preciseness in it, like at all. It was so sloppy. The case for the front loader on was better, but still, it was still like slop. Very similar to this. It's very, very similar to this, is what it felt like. Well, I like it. This is a bit strong in my opinion. Whereas the Warthog's like, I don't know. I tried it when I was playing War Thunder the other week, and I left it on for farm sim, because I thought I really could get some use out of this, but nah, it's not for me. I love the hand throttle, I love the stick, and the just sheer amount of buttons that you have access to is awesome. I don't use any of these buttons, don't like them, don't use them. Don't use any of these, don't like them, don't use them. I control the whole game from the actual wheel, so I don't need to use a keyboard and the stick. Everything's controlled from them. So yeah, but it's just not true to life though, bro. Same reason they won't put force feedback in tractors, because technically they don't have any. The power steering pumps on a tractor is so strong, you don't get a lot of bumps in that through the wheel, unfortunately. I mean, I wish they would just add it so we had the option to turn the force feedback on or off. Just for people who want it, I wish we had it, but realistically, real life, this is probably too heavy for a tractor. Tractor wheels are so big and the pumps are so strong, it's you really don't, it's not hard to turn. Maybe some of the older ones are, maybe. But yeah, stick wise, mate, like, if you ever get a chance to have a go somewhere a bit older, go and jump in it and have a go. You'll piss yourself laughing. Yeah. Like I do get you, but as I say, it's for someone who's been in the real stuff, it's there's no good in quality. I mean, like we used to do the tank shows with my dad, so I had in Elvington Museum, I sat in quite a few planes on a night because we slept in the museum. Eden Camp was another one we slept at, and when you got in and you felt this stuff, like insane, like everything felt fucking incredible. Everything was heavy. All the controls in the aircraft were like, just can't explain how insane stuff felt. Pedals and that, everything was clunky and proper and like metal and heavy and precise and like just felt mint. But when you go and sit in like an old, I say I've sat in what, a case, sat in an old 6R, I've been in a fast track, I've been in a David Brown, which I'm not going to involve because that's a whole different kettle of fish, and then the telehandler, the yellow one, but I can't remember what manufacturer it was, but the stuff just feels shit. All the floors are like plastic molds and like everything's just cheap and nasty. Like, but it is what it is, but it doesn't feel like, nothing like sitting in a fucking aeroplane. And I was sitting in stuff that was like old as well, like, you know, everything was built proper, man. I wish things were like that just all the time. We'll get this finished like this week. Jesus. We're getting there, boy. I can see the rest of the field, so I'm determined. Wouldn't mind a quick nap though. Fast forward the time a little one. Go to maybe 7 o'clock or so. 6 o'clock. I don't know what time it gets dark. It gets light, sorry. We're staying in November because I've changed the months, so we should get back to it. Back to lawnmower sim. Hell yeah, bro. The graphics are getting there with the game, like, I must admit. Hey up, mama. How's it going? Yeah, the dual farm sticks, but yeah, I'll get you, bro. Hey, if you don't like it, you don't like it, bro. Simple as that. I hope you find something you do like one day, but as you say, you can just use your AB9. Got the AB9, best stick out there, technically. So, go for it. You can front mount it and all that shit. Table mount on it's really nice, actually. So, I want some light, bro. Time's light. Sorry, Mitch. Ah, she'll do. Hell yeah. See the sun come up, boy. Yeah. Hell yeah, bro. You look, as I say, I mean, at least for that, then you can set a profile for it and that'll be your best stick ever, so. You know, it's going to be the best thing you're going to, because you can adjust the weight and everything, you know what I mean? So, that'll be good for you, bro. I 100% won't be using mine, I know that. It'll be getting used to the hay shifter for about a week and then it'll get put back on a shelf and that'll be about its life, I think. Unless the hay shifter side is really good, but we'll see how it goes. Yep, changes for everybody. No, it changes for everybody. They have to accept it. I say my biggest worry with the AB9 is can it withstand the use? That's my biggest worry. So, like when everyone started breaking the shifters and I'm like, oh thank God it's not just me. I honestly thought it was just me, and then Scotty broke his in less than a day. And then I've had other people, Bob I think, had one go, possibly. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's why I bought it, mate. I don't know why you're going on like I'm slating stuff, bro. I'm just being honest. The last like month I've said that the good thing about that stick is it is fully software developable. So you can't expect me to be excited about something that I broke a lot of. Like, what do you want me to do? After my second wheelbase broke, Moses told me to stick some fans to it. Literally hot glue the fans on. Like, that's what they told me to do. And then they told me to turn it down because I was using too much Newton meters. So I'm just hoping that, as I say, obviously with development it will become awesome. There's no doubt about that. Software development, it'll be awesome, but the shifter I've already got is phenomenal. So if you can't float well with it, then it's pointless for what I do. And then just depends if it'll withstand the sheer usage, which I hope so. Yeah, that's all it was. I would overheat the wheel bit. Well, the first one broke because something collapsed in it, but the second one, it was just overheating. So every time it overheated, I would lose false feedback. And when I tried to get another one, they just told me to stick some hot glue, some fans to the wheelbase like everyone else is doing. I'm like, no, a hot gluing fans to a wheelbase, bro. Fuck that. Don't sell me a 9 Newton meter wheelbase if I can't run it at 9 Newton meter. If you know, or release a patch where you can't turn it past 8. Yep, wild trucking. Yep. That was the R9 though, the R9 V2. And I must admit, there's so many like R5s out there that people just don't seem to have an issue with. So I don't know if it was just that particular wheelbase. And I've had a few friends go from R9 to R12s and they've been like utterly mind blown the difference. So I would like to try like one of the higher wheelbases just to see if it's any better, but I just got no need to buy one, you know what I mean? No, I'm not saying that, bro. Like, just get some warranty. If it breaks, it breaks. Same as this. I was expecting to get a week out of it, and I'm going after 3 months, and it's still going. So it's not an issue. Don't take my usage case. I mean, last month we did 270 hours. A lot of usage. Most people aren't using the stuff that much. So can't get over the view, man. The sky looks insane. Tractor could do with a wash though. But as I say, Moser took out Thrustmaster really, so it is your only option. If you don't want to go Logitech and you want to go something a bit better, you're not going to go and buy a Thrustmaster wheel when you just go and buy a Moser. Far better wheel. Apparently it's the encoder, so obviously every Newton meter wheelbase is a different motor. So it's not the fact that the 3 Newton meters, so you could run a 28 Newton meter wheelbase at 3 Newton meters and it would feel far better than an R3 at 100%. It's not the Newton meters that matter, it's the quality of the motor and the encoder that's in the motor. The higher the encoder the higher the encoder bit rate, the more detail you're going to get from your actual force feedback. And then the higher the motor power, you'll get a smoother situation from it. So it's not the fact that, oh well, I don't need 16 Newton meters. Of course you don't. Probably only going to run it at 9 or 10, but it'll feel completely different than a maxed out R9. Easy question, right, for all the farmers out there. I don't know how many people's in chat today, but how many people actually do rice farming? I'd love to know, because everyone was absolutely like erect for it. But I'd love to know how many people actually rice farm. I tried it a little bit on a test profile, but I wasn't keen, like. Yeah, it wasn't for me. Howdy Rusty, what we saying? Absolutely vibing, bro. It's a beautiful day in the track there. Haven't got a window on the roof, but yeah, it's beautiful out here, bro. Can't stop looking at the sky and all that. Day's been alright, bro. Got caught up on the taxes that I was behind on, which was my bad, and I have become far better at organising stuff from when I first started. So I got caught up on that. Got the AB9 mounted to the rig. Got the grass done, dog sorted. So no, it's graphics card, I'm pretty sure. So I unplugged everything last night. Left it. When I turned it on this morning, it seems okay, but last night before I unplugged everything, I plugged. What was weird is that I turned the left screen off and back on, still doing it. I then put Netflix on the left screen through the smart feature on the TV, still doing it. But then I put the right screen into the port of the left screen, and it was still, and the right screen started flashing, which would make me believe that it was the screen, because it was doing it with no HDMI in. But then the right screen started flashing when I plugged it into the same port the left was in. So I would say a graphics card, which hopefully it is. I hope it's the card. It's an easy fix, you know what I mean? It's an easier fix for that. Yeah, it was just to light this up. I mean, I don't know if this camera actually looks any better, but obviously without the light on it's quite dark, you know, so it just gives a little bit of detail to the controls, but I don't know if it's really worth it personally, but I think it looks a bit better. Oh no, if it's a graphics card, it's fantastic. Really good. But yeah, if the graphics card's broken, it's really all we could wish for. And you might think I'm taking the mickey, but I'm not. For someone who uses the stuff so much, if something breaks, I'd rather one of the most expensive parts break, because then I'll send it back and get a new one. Off I go again. So 100%. As I say, I'm very careful and gentle with what I own, but the worst thing is I abuse my stuff more than anybody because I use it. and it's the use that breaks things, unfortunately. So I'm gentle and I'm careful with things, but because I put so many hours through things, 200 plus hours a month every month is basically what gets it. The screens, the cards, you know, is a heavy use case, like really is. Yeah, well, that's what I've had. I've had them in like ATS and ETS before, but I've never had them when turn everything off and turn it back on. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's not a daft question, mate. You can ask whatever you want. I would never be offended, but what's funny is it's worked fine for 7 months. So even if it wasn't supported with a case, nothing changes. I don't mess with stuff. Once it's built, it's built. So, but yes, it is fully supported by the case, running the correct power cable, everything's good. So no issues. Heat's fine between 70 and 85 degrees all day. So completely normal. I mean, lately we've been running 1440, so it's actually not been that bad, because it only gets to about 50. Well, it doesn't even get to 50% usage, to be fair. It's 1440p is so underusing the 4090. It's good. It stays really cool. Yeah, same case I built firefighters in. So firefighter basically built the same PC as me without the 4090. Hell yeah. Slowly getting there, boys. Yeah, I mean, everything in here is 4K now. That 43 is a 4K 144 Hz. This is 4K 144. Them three behind us are all them three behind us, they're all 120 Hz. So the only thing that isn't 4K is the 327s on the top. So everything else is 4K really. Can't help just enjoying looking out the window. It's mint. It's so cool. We do desperately need to wash the floor though, boys. Yeah. To be honest, bro, unless you're gonna go big, I wouldn't even bother going 4K. I would just enjoy the extra frame rates, bro. Anything sort of up to sort of 32, I would just enjoy. To be quite honest. You got to remember, like, if you go from a 24 or 27 and you used to use 1080p on them, and you go to 1440p 27 or 32, the pixel density that you're up is huge. Whereas when you're running 4K on like a 27, it just, yeah, I mean, you're going to notice some difference, don't get me wrong, but for the horsepower that you're going to be losing, the frame rate you're going to be losing, really isn't worth it, personally, unless you're going to go big. What are you using to get the camera to move without pressing anything. It's head tracking, bro. So it's just where I move my head. Just the Amazon head tracking. It's basically the copy of the Track IR is all it is. It actually uses the Track IR software as well. So only when you want to look out the back window where it gets a little bit like, that's kind of like uncomfortable for me. Like it's awkward, like my head's looking at the PC, which is a bit awkward. That's about as awkward as it gets, but like for general purpose use it's brilliant. The general purpose use, like I've got the left side of my screen here, the right side of my screen there. So the right mirror, as you can see, if I point my head, so right now I'm looking at the right mirror with my eyes. So now I'm looking at the left mirror with my eyes. But if I just turn my head and keep my eyes straight, now I can look out the right window. And if I keep my eyes straight again and my head, but then turn my head and my eyes with them and look for the right mirror, the left mirror, now I'm looking dead at the left mirror, but I can see out the left window. Like, it's great. Really, really is good. I generally like it. Downside, you would have to wear a hat. Plus side, buy whatever hat you want. Make it as comfortable as you want for you. Yeah. I have no issues. I'm just using a cheap hat at the moment, but you could really use whatever you want. There is the headset clip one, but I've seen very bad reviews on that, and the hat is just very good. So yeah, head tracking's great. I miss it now when I go on my rig. Where I've got three 365-inch screens sitting here. When I go in there now, I miss the head tracking massively. Because although the 65s are awesome, I still can't see directly out the window as clean as that. You know, without sitting with a janky view, you know. So yeah, I do miss it when I go over there, to be honest. I mean, tempted some days to just knock the two side screens off, you know. You did, you were Rob, yeah, you did. Again, I thought the same as everybody else. I thought you had to do this and then use your eyes to look back at the screen, and I thought it just always looked awkward. You know, because that is awkward. I'm now looking out the bedroom and I'm trying to look back at my screen and it's awkward, but that's how I saw people using it, but I didn't realise how natural it would be. I had no idea it would be this natural, and to be honest, more natural than the triple screens. As embarrassingly as it says, it really is. It feels insane. And the reason why is exactly what I'm going to do right now. So now I want to turn, as I turn the wheel, naturally turn my head, because you always do. And now I can see where I'm going again. That is it's insane. The only thing I don't like about it, and this is not a gripe on the one that I have, nothing to do with the head tracking. This head tracking in Euro Truck and ATS is fantastic. On Farm Sim, you can't turn it off. Might be me, might be anything, but if I turn it off in Farm Sim, so I can get rid of my hat and I can move around, it locks me here, and I can't change that. So that's the only thing I don't like about it, but it doesn't do that on ETS or ATS. On ETS or ATS, you can turn it off and use your mouse. Everything's normal. Just does it in Farm Sim. So yeah, it's weird, man. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I got this one which uses the Track IR camera and the Track IR software, and I must admit I've generally had zero issues with it, so I don't want to say this is the one to buy. I haven't tried multiples. Apparently the Toby is better. I don't know, and it's just too much money for me. Yeah, so the one, I'll tell you exactly which one I use. I can give you a link if you want. I think when I checked the other day, it was actually on sale, I think. Hang on. It's actually, if you type in track IR, it actually, in Amazon, it's literally the one that comes up on the top. Yeah, so it's head sight tracking, it's called. That's the one that I use, head sight tracking, £110 currently. So that's what I use. No, I'm the same with the Toby, and to be honest, on my simulator and on my desk, my monitors are really high, bro. So yeah, my monitors are really high, so it doesn't really work well. Whereas the track IR doesn't bother at all. Yeah, I've got you, bro. Yeah, it's really good. I really like it, bro. I had no gripes. I missed it on the trucking, I do. Always spend more money, bro. Always. I don't like it on the triples at all. I hate it on the triples. I've used it on stream and off stream with the triples. I despise it. Cannot stand it. And I know it might sound ridiculous, and I know, again, we're all going to have our own opinions and all that. What I don't like about it on triples is it doesn't feel natural. What I like about it on single screen, big single screen, it feels natural. That's what I like about it. And you got to remember, the closer you sit to your screen, the better. Because you don't need to look off the screen, which is great. Unless you want to look out the back window. That's the only downside of farm sim is I can't use my mouse to look around or anything. Because it's locked by the head tracker. So, which is a bit annoying. No, it's not that. I've tried it on my smaller screens. I used to use the track clip Pro. I used to use all the time. Yeah, mine's still not here yet, bro. I ordered them from Moser though, didn't I? So, my bad. Apparently they're going to be here tomorrow. I've got the shifter on, so yeah. Yeah, catch you later, Hugh. You have a good night, bro. No, so what I don't like about it on the triples is it feels really unnatural for me. Like VR I love, like triples I love, single screen I like. But like with the triples, with the zoom factor, it kind of like, I don't know, it doesn't feel natural. Whereas right now, if I just take my head and look to the left of my screen, I'm naturally looking outside the tractor. And it doesn't feel like that on triples because my eyes can still see so much. It's weird, I don't know. I just didn't get the same feeling I get with single. But again, I'm on big singles. So I only use big screens. I just don't like small screens. Yeah, I know. I don't know. I'm not even trying to be a dick about it. Like, I'm genuinely trying to explain myself. But it was cool on the triples, but it just didn't feel natural. Whereas on here, especially if my screen was closer, it feels natural. Weird. It feels natural to go and look at the screen. Now I'm looking at the screen, I can see more around it. It feels natural to look at the mirror, which is now in the centre of my screen. I don't have to move my eyes and all that. It's just, I don't know, it feels really natural. Like, incredibly natural. best farming experience I've ever had anyway. Yeah, you use VR a lot. VR is awesome now. Yeah, I mean, my 4090, I struggle to run VR on my 4090 massively. It runs fine on like iRacing and all the normal games, but like on American Truck and Euro Truck, it just runs like spunk. The Oculus Rift S ran better, to be honest. Didn't need as much horsepower. There's plus sides and negatives to VR. It depends how much you want a game, in my opinion. I don't know that many VR gamers that do 8-hour days in it. I really don't. There might be some. See you later, Link. But the VR is really cool, but it is a proper personal preference thing. There's nothing better than the VR from an experience point of view. It's incredible, but it also takes you away a lot as well. You've got the VR graphics is one thing, then you can tweak it in that, but you can get it somewhat good, but it still has that VR graphics, you know. But the other thing is, it takes you out of where you are. So like being able to look around, grab a can of pop, like it really does put you in the game. And if that's what you want for 2 or 3 hours, mint. But some nights you just want to vibe, like I'm doing now. The same reason why that's turned off right now is because I just want to chill in my room with my stuff, read some chat, watch a bit of TV while I'm gaming, and just enjoy myself, you know. So the VR is kind of one of them. I would 100%, 184% push you into the head tracking first. Head tracking is nothing like VR, and VR is nothing like head tracking. But if you are limited to a single screen, me personally, I would go a single, as big as possible, get it as close as possible, because the closer you are, the less you have to turn your head. Because as you bring the big screen closer, as the big screen comes closer, the sides become closer to you as well, and technically wider out. So then you don't need to turn your head as much, and it still feels natural. It's that natural feel that you want. Whereas if you're on a little 24, I'm looking at the door now, and it would be really odd, you know. I'm looking at off the screen all the time. So close, bigger single screen is where I would go. And the VR's awesome, but I'll be honest, I would look for a second-hand Oculus Rift S. The HD, it's a DisplayPort input, dead easy. Plug it in, no battery issues, no anything issues, just plug it in and use it. The lenses aren't as good as the Quest 3, granted, but there's a lot of benefits to it. It's more comfortable than the Quest 3, you don't have to charge it, less horsepower to run. So if you want to try it, pick yourself up a Quest 3 for like a Rift S for like $100 second hand, probably not even that. Over here you can get them for like 80 quid, like it's ridiculous. Curve monitor might be looking, yeah. Yeah, it depends how big your monitor is, to be honest. I wouldn't get a Rift S, mine bricked itself and it's pretty common. Really? I've got 3. One I sold, but I've got 2 now left. Still work. The only issue I had was when we went to the 30 series graphics cards. My dad plugged his in and it wouldn't work. Couldn't get it to work at all. Couldn't get it to turn on, couldn't get it to do anything. All he had to do is buy an active adapter and it worked straight away. Some of the graphics cards don't allow the DisplayPort conversion. So you need this specific little thing. It's about 30 quid. I've got one I can show you, and it works very well. The only fault I ever had with the Rift S, and that was only with newer cards. I was with my dad's 3090 Ti. It worked fine on my 3090, this one here, but it wouldn't work on the 3090 Ti, and he thought it was broke, and it wasn't. It's the only issue we ever had. But yeah, if they are bricking that commonly, then I wouldn't recommend one. But from my personal experience, I've got me and a few friends have them. For like £80, if you want to get into VR cheaply, I would highly recommend it. So comfortable, so clean on your head. I wish the Quest 3 was that comfy, man. I really do. Yeah, I've got you. Buy a second hand, yeah. But eBay, you could do eBay. I could get you one on eBay, no bother. But as I say, what Rob's saying is, he wouldn't spend £80, he would just go and spend the 600 on the Quest 3. So, which is fine. Or you maybe it's a Quest 2. I never liked the Quest 2, mate. Wasn't a big fan of it, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I run with mine, Rob. Get them for 400, really? Wow. Yeah, I paid more than that for mine. Probably have come down a bit, like, but yeah, I was like, how much did I pay? I think I paid 450. Head strap was 60. The USB power thing was like 90. Well, actually, I wasted a lot of money on that. I bought a cheap one for like 25-30 quid. And then it was shit, so then I went and bought the right link cable. That was great, but then I couldn't charge it and use it, which was annoying. So then I bought another one. So yeah, I did spend a lot on it, like, I'm not gonna lie. But awesome bit of kit. Yeah, you're Canadian, aren't you? Yeah. Yeah, but you guys earn more than we do, though. Don't use the whole economy shit on me all the time, bro. I can tell you that right now. USB cable adapter, 30 quid. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, that's the one that you recommended. That's the one I bought. It was shit, bro. I plugged it in the wall and the battery kept dying all the time. Maybe they just got off. This is the problem. We all buy the same shit and we all have different fucking things with it. No, I get that. I'm just saying, like, York, like, I know, because the same as Australian, like, double our, well, needy double our money, but again, like, the pay, things are different. It's not just as simple as your money's, you know, double ours. There is a lot more to it as well. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Is there a way to make your PC faster? Hell yeah, bro. Get 2 plugs and plug it in twice. Easiest way. Well, Game of Muscle's the one that I got most of my stuff off. I got the same head strap as him, but again, head strap was cool, and it is good. Not as good as the Rift S. That thing was comfy, bro. It was so comfy. I think it's because it was more of a headband, you know? Like, it was weird. Like, the forehead support thing was mint. Even better when you have a massive forehead, like me. Yeah, no, I'm not. Mate, the Quest 3 is amazing. I'm not saying that, but like, if you think 400 quid for the Rift S, sorry, for the Quest 3, plus, you know, put a cable or band on, look, you're looking at 450, 500 quid. When you compare that to like one of the Rift S's I've got, it was 70 quid. I've got another one I just sold for 80 quid to Sean, Twisted Metal Gaming, and it's like for 80 quid you can have a lot of fun. Obviously if they're bricking, then that's, you know, but that's the first I've ever heard of it, and I've had so many of them now. Motion sickness, just gotta work through it, bro. Make sure your frame rate's good, make sure your frame rate's high, and then just go through it. Just gotta keep going, bro. You will pass through it, bro. Easy. So make sure your frame rate's high, get in a car, and when you're driving, make sure you just look at the horizon, and it'll stop you being sick. Oh, for me, it was this. It's what actually makes you feel sick in real life in a car. Next time you go in a car, if you don't get car sick, next time you get in a car, look at the footwell. Get your phone out, look into the bottom of the footwell. Guarantee after a while you'll start feeling sick. Same as boats. Look at the horizon. Look for the sun. Look for the horizon. Just stare at it. Mad. Honestly. Try and figure out the thread pitch on the top there. See about adapting my... Oh yeah, hell yeah, bro. Enjoy. And I've got mine to do as well. I mean, because of the price of them, for now I might just botch one on. So it's on. But I'll buy another one and actually tap it, I think. But for now I think I'll probably just put me other one on. Yeah. Doesn't matter, I've got one of them slide over collars, haven't I? I had a billet aluminium adapter made with 3 grub screws. It's got the American thread on top, the 1/2 inch by 13 on the top. So I'll just put that on for now, because at the end of the day I'm only going to wreck the adapter, aren't I? So I know adapters aren't expensive, so I mean they're really not expensive, so I'm not going to wreck it, because all I'm going to do is use it for trucking. So same one I've got on my Fanatic shifter. Oh, we might get this field done tonight, chat. Jesus. Alright, farming is good for... Yeah, I really enjoy the farming, bro. It's just super chill. The setup's way better for me. I enjoy it more, to be quite honest. So, just super chill, super easy stream. Hopefully the stream doesn't look too bad. I probably will add in a stream PC eventually, but seems to be running alright, to be fair, so... I do definitely want a drink and a smoke though, so I'm gonna go and do that. Question is, do you want me to leave you on the room camera, or do you want me to leave you on this camera? You guys will have to decide on that one. I'll let you boys pick. Turn on camera 1 or camera 2? Where do you want to be? Oh. Where else are you? Yeah, bigger than M12. Yeah, I think I might get away with it because I've got that adapter, you know what I mean? You're going for food anyway. I'll leave you on here then. It'll be fine. You can have a nosy about my room and see what the crack is. It's mad with this chair because I've got the wheels locked and it's like it doesn't move anywhere. Like, doesn't matter how much you drag it, it's great. Right, it won't be long. I've just noticed one issue with this stream though. It's not a big issue, but the cameras are on the right, they should really be on the left. Self-steering, yeah. Be out the door. I know I should try that, bro. Run the toilet while I'm while I'm farming. It's been alright plowing this, to be honest. We're slowly getting there. We've only got that to do and then round the outside. Well, the two headlands mainly. But yeah, it's going alright. Quite enjoying it. Yeah, I don't know how much I'll be on tomorrow. I'm at the dentist again tomorrow, so. But I'm hoping to get back on the realistic grind tomorrow, I hope. Yeah, they would be better on the left, wouldn't they? Should we change it now? You won't be able to see the map though. This is the downside. So I'll stick. Stick that one there. Stick that one there. I like that. Better. My bad, boys. Didn't even think about it. It was just I had a quick check-in on my phone and I thought, oh bollocks. Yeah, still ploughing the same field. She's a big girl. Still going, bro. Yeah, still ploughing the same field, bro. Still killing it. The tractor's going to be broke by the time we get down to the bottom, I think. Yeah, hopefully we get this one done tonight. I can't see why not. There's not that far to go. Cheers to a follower, bro. Appreciate ya. What are you saying, John? You all good? Yeah, John, yeah. Yeah, it's exactly it, bro. Like, just super chilled and super relaxed, and I think on the desk it's even more so because you are just playing a game. It's not trying to be anything it isn't. It's just, yeah, it's super different, man. Yeah, it's just something different, bro. It's yeah, it's cool, man. I still love my ETS like and my ATS. ATS more than anything. I don't know why, but I absolutely love it. Yeah, we've got a lot of downtime coming up soon because I've got dentist and that tomorrow, and flat out over the weekend into next week, and then the weekend after, the weekend of the 12th, I won't be on at all. I've got to get all my dad's gear out my grand's garage, so I'll probably be off for 3 or 4 days back then. So yeah, well, I'll keep you updated. I should be on tomorrow night, I just don't think I'll be on tomorrow daytime. But yeah, I should be on tomorrow night, I think. I can't see why not. Are you guys all playing tonight anyway? You playing much or not? Yeah, same field, bro. Still going. We'll get on to something different like next stream, but I thought if it hadn't been finished, I wanted to get in. Evening, Toasty Oats. How we doing, bro? Absolutely chilling, my boy. Can't complain. Comfy as ever. Loving life. Big Rig's trucking paradise behind us is chilling. I decided to put the light on just so you could enjoy some. Yeah. So yeah, just so people could actually see it, you know. FS25 logging, hell yeah, bro. Yeah. You'll be chuckling away at yourself, because I do fully get where you're coming from, but I also get from an experience point, you'd be having a better experience on anything but a Logitech controller, Xbox controller. So it's funny the situations we get ourselves in, I tell you. I like the fact that this one's got more buttons than the Thrustmaster, but I still prefer the feel of the Thrustmaster one, definitely. Oh, hell yeah. All enjoy it, bro. So, got this end to do, then we've got to go back up there because we didn't do that end properly, and then we just got to do the headlands and we're done. Yeah, dentist tomorrow 2:15, so I'm going to do some housework and get tidied up in the old house, and then we'll be sorted. Hey, the DQ, how's it going? Oh, Paul, caught with the ads, man. No bother, bro. Finally got someone to talk to and he's been added. It's not even my fault this time. Realised we're on the wrong doofer. Here's Rebel. I knew it was coming. Question is, how many people shit themselves? How many people enjoyed the noise and how many people did a poo? Yeah, so I want to be on this one, I think. So confused. Where do you want to be? Oh, it's that one there. I'm kind of ploughing incorrectly is the problem here. There we go. Yeah. I got excited. Such a good sound, bro. Just a bit loud. Yeah, it's a bit loud though. Slowly getting there, boys. Can't believe how long I've been in this field. 2 streams just took us to do this. To be fair though, I don't play farm sims that much anymore, so I am slowly creeping back on it though, I must admit. Quite a big plough, bro, to be fair. Yeah, we'll have it done in no time. Well, we've got to go and do the top half first, but yeah, I know. So, like with farm sim, obviously it's one of them where sometimes you need the mind-numbingly boring jobs to then make the other jobs seem better, if that makes sense. So I haven't ploughed a big field in a long time, so I wanted to do it, just something else to do really. Hey, random. Oh, not too bad, bro. Got the garden done today. Got me new motor shifter set up, ready for the handles coming. What else did I get done? Got me taxes done. the 2 months that I was behind when I first started. So yeah, I think that's all it is, bro. Just sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, you know. Yeah. I know. I think with the GPS is hard as well, isn't it? Yeah, no, I had a really good productive day, so if I'm not streaming, I do really try and get caught up on things that need to be done. I wanted to get a little cheeky farm sim streaming tonight, but like, I'm not bothered how long it is. Normally I'm like, oh, I won't stream unless it's 5 hours, I won't stream unless it's 6 hours, but I really want to go farming. So we'll see how chat goes, and as long as there's someone to chat to, we'll stay on for a bit, but if chat dies off, then we'll call it a night when we need to. I don't even know how many's in tonight, I have no idea. I don't know about the motor shifter, I haven't got the knobs yet, so I can't use it. Knobs are coming tomorrow or the day after, but I'm at the dentist tomorrow anyway, so. Hey Harry T, how's it going? Peter, hope you're well, bro. Yeah, all good today, bro. Can't complain. Absolutely vibing. Getting my plow on. I've got this section to finish. Go back up the other end, finish that section because we never really started it well. So I know, I agree, Rebel. Unfortunately. So I agree. But the good thing is, I think that a lot of people are reviewing it on its current software, and it's the only shifter out there that can change its whole life just through an update. It can alter everything. The whole thing's built off software. But the good thing about it is, the longer you keep it, the better it's going to get. So I might use mine for a week and then put it on the shelf and leave it until the next best update, you know. But I'm very lucky. I've got my Sim Magic shifter, which is awesome and very hard to beat, really. And then I've got the Moser one, which we're going to give a go. But I'm excited to try it, but I'm not holding out major hope, to be honest. The Sim Magic one is very good. So oh yeah, the other shifter's not good. Yeah, did exactly what they wanted to do, which was be an entry-level shifter. Get planted in my garden. Oh, I got my grass cut. Didn't get anything planted. Got my grass cut. I have a giant garden. It's a big old garden, so it takes me about an hour to two, well, to take today. Front and rear, trimmed, blown and cut. Takes us about 2.5 hours. Doesn't bother me though, because I kind of find it quite therapeutic. I just chill with the dog, and I've got all the right gear, like, so it makes life easier. Got the DeWalt trimmer and the petrol mower, and it just, yeah, makes life so much easier. Yeah. Yeah, mine was getting sort of ankle to knee height. So I did a high cut on it. Then I let that dry off while I did the high cut on the front garden, and then I went back to the back garden and did the low cut on it. To be honest, our bins don't start till next, well, this month. So I really can't do anything else until the bins are emptied. So, because we've got to pay to get our garden bin emptied, obviously. So I paid and everything's done, but my bin's absolutely, it's got about 3 cuts in it, and I just can't do anything else with it. So yeah, that's what I do, bro. Yeah, headphones on, fully chilled, fully vibe. How many people we got on Twitch and YouTube tonight? It feels very quiet tonight. I'm gonna guess less than 100 in both chats together. For 47 in the old Twitch and probably about 35, 40 in YouTube, I reckon. It's mad how you can feed off the chat and you can kind of guess how many's here. Really strange. $45 YouTube, yep, there you go. Not bad though, 97 all in, but yeah, it's just quiet tonight, boys. My bad as well, I got on a little bit late, to be honest, so is what it is. Hey up, Twisted, how you doing, bro? Cheers, Random, I appreciate you, bro. Number wise though, primarily ploughing. I guarantee we go and do something in the handler or a bit of grass work and everything will pick up. I'm good, bro. Yeah, can't complain, had a busy old day, so farming doesn't do well for viewers. It really doesn't. If I was in the rig I would get a few more viewers, but primarily we just don't have a very big farming following. Not anymore. But it's one of them, innit? If I was to sit on here on a night and play on my own and chill, would you rather me just leave the stream off, or would you rather the option to watch if you wanted to? You know? Yeah, I've got you, bro. Nah, I think it's graphics card, bro. I think I'm not 100%. I'll give it another go tomorrow. Well, I've got a dentist tomorrow, haven't I? So should be this knocked out. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Rebel, would you rather me not stream farming at all and just play it for me, or would you rather the option to come and chill out if you want to? Yeah, I think most people would choose the second option, you know. Yeah, that sun coming through looks insane. Hell yeah. How you been today, Shawnee boy? Anyway, all good? You been trucking or what? Cheers for the follow there, bro. I appreciate you. Putting the miles in, boy. Oh, hell yeah. Hiya Scully, how you doing, bro? Got home awesome, bro. Wednesday work grind, I feel that, bro. Oh, not too bad a day today. I got my taxes done, the ones that I was putting off. Because when I first started self-employment, the first 2 months I got a bit, I didn't get it wrong, but I didn't have a business account set up and I didn't know what I was doing. So I've learned as I've gone on, and now everything's flawless, like everything's organised and clean. And so I had to go back and do the 2 month, and then I've gone back through and organised a bit as well, because some of them were cleaner than others, you know. So yeah, really happy. And I got my garden done, got my truck rig pulled apart a little bit, tried to find out the fault, and then I got the motor shifter mounted, kind of. Not too happy with it, but I don't want to mess on with it too much, but I'm just going to take it back off. I'll try it tomorrow, go and do a bit of realistic trucking with it tomorrow and see what the crack is. And then yeah, tomorrow night I would say probably try and get on a bit earlier. I think I'm going to get up early, get out with the dog, spend the day with the dog, spend the day getting some housework done, and then try and get on for maybe 6 or 7, you know. So no, not yet, bro. Tomorrow or Friday, I would say, bro. I'll let you know as soon as they come, bro. Absolutely. You're struggling up the old hill, bro. What do you think? 2 or 3 passes? Probably 3, I think, on the headland. Nah, it'll be fine, bro. It won't be an issue. Not bothered. If they don't leave it, then I'll just get it on the Friday. I'm not in a rush, bro. I'm chilling. The rig's set now, so I won't stream on the rig now until the new parts turn up. So whenever they turn up is when I'll get set to the rig, really. Do you reckon, boys, 2 passes or 3 on the headland? I think it's going to be 3. This is the headland we started, and I didn't nail it, if I'm honest. I did not nail it. Three on the big end, yeah. Well, I've got this end row that we kind of shagged as well. I didn't do well. I haven't ploughed for so long, so I was trying to work out where to start and what I was doing, but I should have started at this end and then worked my way across and then just clipped the 2 headlands, but I'll be honest, I completely forgot what I was doing, so I've got that to do as well, but it's nearly done. Only another 2 or 3 streams on the field and we'll be done. Lol. Yeah, possibly. It wouldn't have been as far on this, probably 4 just, but it won't let me clip this end for some reason. I don't know why. It won't let me get on this other white line. I don't know if I work my way out if it'll swap over or not. No, it's not having it, is it? Yeah, the hand throttle's a big thing, like. It's a huge, huge thing. The sounds in the game's miles better than it was. Miles better. Yeah, it'll be a quick pass on the 4th. Up here we nearly got away without needing the 4th. Down the bottom we definitely, down the other end we definitely need a 4th. Not so good. Hell yeah. Come on, girly girl. What I like about Farm Sim nowadays, though, it feels like I'm struggling, like, getting through all the ruts and that. I mean, it really does feel like I'm, like, having a hard time on it. Feeling like a tractor's gonna fall through the field. Oh, she's definitely struggling, bro. Hey Trevor, how you doing, bro? Just in case anyone doesn't know, Trevor's come back in again, boys, and he has typed hi, and then he came in with a second nice comment of I'm a big fat. So welcome in, big fat, hope you well. Oh mate, it's a struggle up here. Oh, welcome, welcome. So I could probably get away with if we pull that out now. Tractor is in dire need of a wash, bro. Try and catch these other bits here. How's the map? Alright, bro. I don't know. I don't know what he is. He just said I'm a big fat. Don't know what that is. Sausage. Right there, kebab. How you doing? Hope you're having I'm having a blessed day, Dale. How are you? Having a good day yourself? Apart from my tractor being absolutely filthy. But it's going well, bro. Plowing for about 2.5 years now on the same field. Hey Ace, how you doing, bro? I was gonna say, your comment's not much better than Trevor's, bro. I'm gonna get tomato. Jesus Christ. What a guy. What a guy. Come on, little girl. Yeah, man. The tractor is in dire need of a wash, bro. Yeah, catch you later, bro. See you in a bit. What's your thoughts about the big rig behind us now, chat? Look, set the light on RGB for you, so if you're ever getting lonely and you're missing the rig, just let me know. You can actually see it now. It looks mint, doesn't it, with a big RGB on? Haha. Oh, mate, what a struggle this is. Come on, girl. We're doing 4 kilometers an hour, boys. This is kind of my fault because I left this bit a bit untidy, if I'm honest. If we'd have got this better, it would have been alright. I put my new shifter on. I'm just waiting for the shifter parts to come, bro. So I thought I'd just jump on the desk. And I was trying to force myself to do some stuff I didn't want to do, and I've done it now, so... Gotta get the bits we missed, chat. I'm not gonna worry about much else, I think. Oh well, I just whip that. Oh, we missed out else on that run, but I may as well just rip this. I think might be the best option. It doesn't hurt, bro. I mean, I don't know what Twitch is saying at the minute, but if Twitch ends up near the 40s and that, I'll end up just streaming on YouTube when I farm. We'll leave Twitch just to the trucking. So I'll keep an eye on it, but if we get down like way under 50, it takes so long to get your average viewers at 50. I'm not gonna wreck it just by farming. So I mean, we'll leave it on for now, bro. Like, I'm not asked. Like, it's not an issue. No, I want to be the other way, don't I? Send it, boys. Last few proper runs. We've got the headland on the bottom end to do, but I'm going to try and clean this up a little bit first. We've got about 4 or 5 passes on this, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 passes. We'll send it and get it done, and then chill. Slightly getting worried about this tractor. Let's knock that off. Let's go. I'm gonna go and get this tractor repaired before it becomes a problem. I could do with a wash anyway, because I can't stay out the bloody windscreen when it's sunny. So yeah, left lane you can join us on, Dale, absolutely. Oh, if Mitch is gone, has he? Mitch called it a night, probably. Right, where's the jet wash at, boys? Oh, he's still bailing. There they are. Where do we get fuel from, Mitch? As well, because I'll need I'm assuming I'll need to sort that out at some point. Yeah, I appreciate the sub, my dude. Hell yeah. Hope you well. Right, let's go and get it. Floor should be a bit tidier now. I'll go and get it cleaned up in the old workshop. What's happening there, bro? Ah, it's got to the tank and order it, is it? Right, I've got you, bro. Alright, so need to repair that. 24 grand. So I'll repair that while I'm there. Sorry, Mitch. Oh, did it let me do it or not? I think the money went down. Oh, yeah, that's that. Huh. Interesting. Alright, send it. Hell yeah. Well, nearly done. Very close. My God. But to be fair, I've achieved what I wanted to achieve tonight, because I want to come in, have a few hours, so we'll see if we can get the other end done. Two, but possibly three, because I might end up coming off soon. Record videos and what happened to you. 2 years, I know. Oh yeah, it's all good, bro. Once you learn to live with a long-term illness, it's not really a problem. It's just a mind thing. You got to get your mind into it. I'm very blunt and I'm very to the point, so I look at it two ways. I'm not going to say it because I don't want to offend anyone, but there's, you know, so yeah, that's the way I look at it, and it's just like, There's 2 ways to it and that's it, so. Yeah, I've got, yeah, my auntie's type 1 diabetic, so I've known her for years, so she's in her 70s now, but she was a school teacher. She does everything same as anyone else, but she's bad. I've seen her have hypos. She injects every time she eats, like, always carries a syringe with her. So she's type 1, she's bad, like, and now all her hands have gone. All her hands are like really like frail and like no colour in them. But yeah, it's just not a good illness to live with, that's for sure. Not at all. It'd be nice if they built the GPS into the screens, wouldn't it? I even just brought like a little GPS screen DLC out or something that you could pay for. It's also nice that the mirrors look better than that. The mirrors look so bad, bro. Ugh. Yeah, my Auntie Lynn, she's a hell of a soldier, I tell you. Insane. Feels insane, bro. Oh, they really do, bro, yeah. Yeah, they definitely need to improve it, but I'm sure, like, I think Farm Sim like 40, you know, like 4027 or something like that, I think it'll be really good. I guarantee you it'll be far better than it is now, I reckon. What time you, Mitch? What you saying? What time you thinking? Yeah, I reckon like 25 to 30 years from now, I think the game will be better. 10 minutes, yeah. I'm thinking the same, bro, to be fair. I don't want my Twitch to go too low. So hell yeah, brother. I enjoyed that. In a little night, I'm gonna go and have some chicken noodles or something for me tea. Chill with the dog a little bit, I think. Probably go for a little wander, couple of smokes, a little bit of washing to do, and then an early night for me. I'm eventually gonna try to get more day streams and like maybe 7 till 12 streams on a night time than the bigger late ones, you know. 'Cause I don't think the late ones are really worth it for us. You just end up wrecked all the time, you know. Yeah, because Mitch is, he's in field 6 baling right now. What are we doing with the bales, Mitch? I mean, I probably won't be back on tomorrow, so you'll probably have it all done before I'm back on, so I'll try and get this field finished for you, Mitch, but if not, there won't be much left to do on it. I'll leave the tractor on it, if there is. It'll just be that bottom end to do, I think. Oh, it's not broken me, bro. It's just a lot of ploughing, isn't it? It's all good. No, it doesn't bother me. Because I didn't get on till like after 8, I knew I wouldn't be on till late because I've been up since 7. So, you know, I knew, and I haven't had any food yet, I haven't had any tea, so I want to get some tea. I'll probably come back on the farm just off stream, you know. Little cheeky before bed farming. And then dentist tomorrow, hopefully, mows the parts tomorrow, hopefully. And we can give this active shifter crap a go. See what she's like. Is it worth 650 quid? And I didn't get any import tax this time, which was really nice. Yeah, I got this wrong a little bit, but hey, here's what it is. We'll live with it. Does make a change. Interesting because like with the knobs and the actual shifter itself, I think it was about £602 or £600 roughly with the knobs as well and postage. So I'll be genuinely really interested. Is it really £200 better than the Sim Magic? That's what I'm interested in, but it's going to be hard to judge it right now because, you know, one update could make it amazing, one update could make it worse, one update could make it insane, you know. Ploughed this a bit wrong, boys. Oh well, we got a double ploughing line in the middle now. My bad. Yep, all software. So yeah, it's one of the reasons I haven't done an unboxing on it because I'll be honest with you, it's a joystick that's been out for a year. So I want to do a video on it, explain a few things, suggestions. I would like to do a video on it once I've ran it for a bit, but I'm just going to run it to start with and just see what it runs like. Get back into realistic ADS for a couple of days, hammer that, and kind of see what she runs like, and put the cattle trailer back in now as well, which is mint. So, and I wonder if Pinger's done any updates yet. Lol. Right, I've got this bottom end to do, I know that. So I'll go and tidy this up somehow. Oh, she moves, bro. Hell yeah. Right, so that's all done. Right, let that straighten out a bit. I'm not a farmer, bro. Can't do anything like that in real life, unfortunately. It'd be nice if I could. Me, northeast of England, bro. I was born and dragged up in County Durham. Yeah, I'm still in England, yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, still England, bro. Dentist, I am going, well, so I think officially it's for me moulds, but I'm gonna try and say no to the moulds and see if, and just get him to do an inspection. I've got a couple of bones going through the bottom of the gum that isn't right, and also about 2 or 3 days ago I dug out one that wasn't healing and got all the bone and that out that was in there, and I got it, it's out now and it's starting to heal, but I'm definitely not ready for moulds, I don't think. So yeah, it's just we'll go and get the appointment tomorrow, 2:15, and then just see what he says. My dentist, the guy I've been seeing, brilliant. He's really cool, really nice guy. So hopefully all should be well. Can't see a problem, mate. Yeah, I think officially I'm meant to get me moulds, or possibly a checkup then me moulds a week later. I can't remember. I've got about 5 appointments laid up. They pre-booked them in advance, so I can't remember what each appointment was for. So they really have nailed it with the light and the sounds. They're ambient sounds. The tractors don't sound the best, but they are just standard tractors. But the ambient sounds in the game are incredible. All the clanking and banging, and they really have nailed it compared to what it used to be. They have done really well on the game, like, I must admit. See if we can catch some of this, but I should have maybe had the plough the other way around. That was my bad. To be honest, I thought I had it the right way around there, but no, definitely not. It doesn't matter anyway. We'd have to. Would we have to do another pass or not? Oh, I don't know. Let's see. Well, let's back her down there. We'll do a quick flip. Yeah, map's been out for you for a long time now, bro. Yeah, map's been out for a while now. Oh yeah, Calmsden. I think once he realised that he was going to be late, his new map, he dropped Calmsden straight out, you know. Yeah, it's now called Oak Bridge. Still Calmsden though, isn't it? 100%. It'll always be Calmsden to me. Try and double row that just so we only leave one ridge line. Not that it really matters, but my ridge lines are a bit shag this time. I didn't do so well. Oh well. It is what it is. But yeah, Oak Bridge, is it Oak Bridge Farm it's called now? Yeah, I get why he changed it, but it's not going to help. Hoping we'll be able to get turned around down here easier than trying to get turned around in the lane. Hell yeah. I'll be back on with baler next, I think. Oh, an eyebrow, to be fair. What was he saying? Can we just go to it and buy? It's here, isn't it? 16 grand. Thank you. And right, that'll be me then. I'm gonna go and grab some food. I'll give it a cheeky save. Oh. Appreciate you all, chat. Can't raid, can I? Because I'm still not logged in. I desperately need to log into Twitch at some point. And I haven't got my phone because I put it on charge. God, I'm a failure. Any farmers that I would raid anywhere? No, I can't see. Right, I'll love yous and leave yous, chat. Appreciate you all. And I'll catch up with yous tomorrow. Yeah, thanks again. Sorry if you're not a big farming fan. Do apologise, but back to trucking tomorrow night, and probably for the foreseeable we'll be trucking to try out the new gear stick, you know.